Mrs. Mills here, bringing you another instrument show and tell. Remember, we're covering strings this week, which means instruments that have strings. Today, we are very thankful to have another student from the Mason County High School Orchestra here to tell us about their string instrument. Here we go.
Hey guys, my name is Carson. So I heard you guys are learning about string instruments this week. Well, I thought today that maybe I could come and talk to you guys about the string instrument that I play, and that's the cello. That's what I have right here. I started cello in 3rd grade, and now that I'm in 11th grade, I've been playing for 8 years. I actually started playing cello because a lot of my friends in orchestra were switching to it. But now that I've been playing for 8 years, I think I'm the last one left playing it. They've all either switched to other instruments or played in different classes like band. There are a lot of different ways that you can make sound with it using the strings. And the main way that people make sound from the strings of the cello is with this bow, and that's what I have here. And so the bow has bow hairs, and once you rub it onto the strings, it makes a sound like this. And so that's bowing the instrument. And that's just one of the ways to make sound. It makes different pitches by the different strings is the first way. Each string has its own different pitch. So, for example, this is the C string, and it's pretty low. Then you have the G string, which is a little bit higher. Then you have the D string, and the A string. And so those are the 4 strings, and that's already 4 different pitches that you have that are just on your bass instrument. And then after that, a way to make different pitches is by placing your fingers down up here on the fingerboard. And I can show you real quick. When you add fingers, it changes the sound or pitch of the note. So see? So that just changes the different pitches that you can do. And you can do more than one finger on a string. So I can have 3 fingers down, or 1 finger down, or 4. See? So that's a bunch of different sounds you can make just with one string. Another way it's played is called pizzicato. And that's when you take your right hand, make an L, and you pluck the strings of the cello. And it makes a sound like this. And that's another one of the main ways that people make sounds on this. And most people will only use either bowing, which in string instrument world is called arco, or pizzicato, which is plucking the strings. And those are the main 2 ways that people make sounds with it. As with all instruments, there has to be a way to tune it. So the way you tune these strings, there's actually 2 ways with a cello. You have your tuning pegs up here, which you can turn them to make the strings either tighter or more loose, depending on what kind of sound you need to make, so you can make it higher or lower. And then down here, I'll actually lift the cello up, we have fine tuners right down here. And they make smaller changes for your instrument in case you're just a little bit off of the sound that you need. And a cool thing about the cello is that you can play a whole lot of different types of music with it. Some people play rock and roll, some people play Disney music, some people play classical, and it's a wide range of things that you can play with the cello. And today I would like to actually play for you. It's a song called Ode to Joy. It's a simple tune I think you'll learn, and if you do end up joining orchestra, I think it's a tune you learn in 3rd or 4th grade while you're in the intermediate school. But it sounds really nice, and I'm sure a lot of you, you can probably recognize the tune. So I'm going to play it real quick for you. That was Ode to Joy. Music is not just string instruments, but music is really important. Not only is it fun and nice to listen to, but it's also fun to play it. And it's a really great hobby that I've had throughout, at least starting in second grade, probably way before that. But it's a really fun thing to do, just to kind of sit down and pick up an instrument to play. And it doesn't even have to be cello, which is a great instrument, by the way. It can also be things like the violin or kazoos or harmonicas. There's all kinds of instruments that are just fun to play. Well, thank you guys for letting me teach you about the cello, and I hope you have fun learning about other string instruments this week.